their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are
Nigga, my
ready to
defense
do
all coach, you
battle
saying the same
between
thing.
the
How I'm a
Oakland
bad
Raiders
draft.
and the Baltimore Ravens. And this will not
number
be
one in the
returnable.
league,
It's
nigga.
out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What was you saying? These niggas up 21 in the first half. Oh, this shit is crazy, man.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll maybe get it back
Hell
to the
yeah.
25 here on the first play, but no more than that. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
That's what I'm saying.
As a defensive end, getting
Yeah,
off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Fletcher Cox in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Third and long, it's Taylor. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
Oh, what type of kick was that, bro?
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. First carry for Darius Geis. Withers free. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game.
This nigga blocked me, dog.
Often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny.
Oh, wow.
Evades him at the 20. Nice stiff arm.
Underused, but still effective.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 31 yards there and a first down. They'll go to P-Rod, trying to pound it in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed, because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They get it to him running left. And now the hole out there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
On the ground, Geis. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
How about that for defense? Every hole plugged up. Can't run it inside, can't bounce
Oh
it.
my God, dog! Let this nigga run into this nigga, dog.
Darius Geis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. That touchdown certainly a welcome sight. Remember, they were shut out last week. They talked to us about getting early momentum. Well, here you go in the opening quarter.
You got to rebuild confidence, because when you get shut out, I don't care how strong you are mentally, you've got to take a step back and say, okay, what just happened here? Because nothing that we were doing worked well enough to get into the end zone. And that's a nice confidence-building drive, one that puts it in the end zone to give them an opportunity.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They go play action here on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treat it as such.
Josh Doxson's got it complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Throw left side complete. That's James. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On first and 10, it's Taylor. He's got his man. This is Doxson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They come up first and 10 at the 16. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Man, that nigga cut upfield. Stop it, dog.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That good for 22 and a first down. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
twisting away.
Today is nuts, dog.
Cordero Patterson. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Cordero Patterson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Taylor to throw on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down. Two first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Slow.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Taylor on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Fletcher Cox in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. From the gun, it's Taylor. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Here's Ryan Allen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. We're back to Baltimore after this. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll get this up only to about the 22. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping,
he moves right into his way to get blocked. No, get the fuck out of here,
crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
But we just saw him run the football really effectively there with 3 tight ends in the game. And any defensive coordinator, when they see that set, if they can get more bodies out onto the field, not more than 11, of course, but bigger bodies to combat what they're going to do, because that's a run-heavy formation. Those guys are out there to block 9 times out of 10. And in this case, they did it really successfully.
Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Now they'll throw with Allen. Room here to run. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He uncorked, and this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Detroit!
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Third down, here's Geis. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Jabril Peppers deep to receive. This is taken at the 18. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Man, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Take a shot.
Meanwhile, a throw by Taylor is incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Second and 10, it's Taylor again. And incomplete there. A nice hit.
This
Jars
nigga said
the
a
ball
pick and this
free
nigga dropping a
and
rock.
brings up 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Taylor. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And here's Marshall.
Oh, wow.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, if you bring your tight end over there. Either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
Now the man from UTEP. This
Man,
is
go
Aaron
get
Jones.
this nigga, dog. Get the fuck out of there, dog.
20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen.
I need
It
you to
looks
do me a favor.
almost insurmountable, but it's not.
Can you roll
Let's see
some
how
of
hard they
it?
play the rest of the game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I'm dead. I can't complain.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get...
This nigga is dropping the rock, man.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Brought in left side by Snead. And they
Better
work
catch this,
well
bitch.
upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
I'm going to have to try to roll it.
He about to roll.
Next other one, just have to play the game. I already know how that goes.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45.
I don't like being interrupted when I'm just playing. But you won't mind. That's
Give him
over
13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
I don't like that they do that.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, shit.
On 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hello?
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
You said what?
They'll hand it down to Geis. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate Dalvin alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll run for it. Geis. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And now here come the Ravens. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
You spoke him up today. Your mom going to bring you today and come get you. Because you got school tomorrow. No. All right, so how you going to come over then?
On 1st down, it's Taylor. Out to the left, it's complete to Dodson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Taylor now.
Get around him,
The
boy.
second half started 7-7. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. They'll look to throw. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You didn't take a minute, man? I'm out.
to throw his tail. Throwing again. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Why not?
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get the ball in there.
When that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It's certainly.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Man.
Foster picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
What y'all doing today? Nothing?
So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. On first down, this is Geis. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
It's a good gain of 11, sets them up 1st and goal.
I'm
guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Leave him open, though.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Come on,
we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Brown shirt, man. Get him the fuck out of here. All right.
He'll get it up the middle. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darius Geis with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
He your cousin, he's supposed to be a goddamn dunker now.
No, I went in the house to pee, and then she started talking. I guess she thought she was going to predict him. She in somewhere and then talking. I fell asleep. It wasn't even super late. It was like almost 3.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Then I just went play.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. You just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
No, I don't even create him so he can dunk and shoot and dribble and all that. So I ain't created him to do that fade away shots. I need to learn how to do that.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's the bye-bye gear.
Well, Lou out there on the court?
It's not a back one. So when you show type, you show type. It's not.
This time Taylor will throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. at the 46. Khalil Mack.
It wasn't no re-up.
He's the one that got
Hey,
to
it wasn't no
him. He
re-up.
takes him down for a loss of 9.
Oh, was I really? That was embarrassing.
They go play action now. Taylor. He uncorks it for Snead.
No, it's
So they
not. I
take
just
a
feel like I'm
shot
not
there
physically
on
the type
third
of player
down.
we used to.
Couldn't get it. Now it's 4. Another wayward pass. You know,
No, you
things
told me
started
that.
out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much
But
better.
still,
And all
when I
that
asked you what
does
you like, it's
is
absolutely
embolden the secondary.
It was
They
right.
feel good about what's going on.
My whole point
They
is
just
that I
play
don't think
better and better.
Here we go. It's Taylor on 4th down. And the Raiders have got him. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. They clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you
No,
want to be
but
aggressive
my
out
aim,
here
I'm
midfield,
legit in
you
what I'm
feel
saying,
good about your
because you told me
defense
what you
maybe,
like.
or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call, but how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here?
Yeah.
We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Oh my God. No, I think mentally
you
all of
talking
that.
about physically.
I'm talking about physically.
Right.
But all the other stuff, that don't matter. We mesh well, actually.
Right. So the physicality, what does that have to do with anything?
Some people, it means everything. Some people, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
people that's looking for sex.
I mean, your sex. Well, I mean,
Gotta go.
because sex is sex. Pussy is pussy. Whether you big, fat, small, skinny, you know, you pussy good or pussy good.
Gotta go.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go with Jones. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Some people don't look beyond the physical. So maybe I should have just asked you that.
Whenever you look at somebody's physics, that's sexual. That's not good enough. You know what I'm saying? It's your life.
Taylor now on 1st down. It's hauled in by Doxson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
I get it.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now it's Taylor.
Wow.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. A big play that time for the Ravens. 48 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Taylor on 1st down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. He'll take it all the way up to the 30-yard line. Whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So Allen's going to look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
This nigga's out here not dropping a soul, man. This shit is so fucking late.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time.
It was
looked like he
like
tried to
you're
put a
watching
little
me
too much
run
air
around
under
with the
this
ball.
one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
On the handoff, it's Geis. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
So good weather anyway.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Raiders, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the